very fundamental art in our natural style system, in the Winston-Salem system. Yet it's an art we don't necessarily look at a whole lot. It's the Tibetan Lama art. And a little bit of history on Tibetan Lama. There's a monk named Adata. He was a Buddhist monk in the 1400s. He left kind of the monastery, he left his brother for a little while to seek refuge in the mountains to cultivate himself. And during that cultivation, one day he was meditating from a cave, he heard a ruckus kind of pop up outside. He went outside to investigate. And as the story goes, there he found an ape, a gorilla, and a crane engaged in battle. And so he studied this battle, and it was a life-changing event for him. And these two animals came together, and they complemented one another in such an amazing way that he developed a whole art based on these two animals and that battle that he witnessed. So today, we only have 45 minutes. I was thinking about how I could kind of make a meaningful 45 minutes in introducing this art to you all. Some of you may know it, some of you may have studied it some, so please, hopefully I can add a nugget to your knowledge of this art. But I want to really focus on the gorilla aspect of the Lama system. Okay? The gorillas. What the gorillas bring to the Lama system: strong foundation, flowing footwork, flowing yet solid. All right? The gorilla brings these long, arcing arms. The Lama system grew into this battlefield art, this combat system. You know, so often we are engaged in self-defense in our studies. This is an open area combat system. Very much the gorilla shines in this long space where we can engage our long limbs, where we can engage these long strikes. Sometimes Tibetan Lama is called long arm Lama for this reason. But the gorilla brings these very long, arcing arm strikes. And in these strikes, we have all kinds of centrifugal force. We have all kinds of penetrating and destroying power. Yet, as all of us know, these strikes come from, power of the strikes come from our center. And so the gorilla center is really the gem here. This is what we're going to be cultivating today. Adam Khan mentioned earlier this concept of taking your opponent's space. And in a combat art, that's how you stay alive. By seizing your opponent's space, by removing your opponent from their space, you're manipulating your center, you're controlling your center, you're gaining ground, and you're dominating the space in which you're battling. So if you want to think about seizing space, dominating space, controlling space, replacing your opponent from where he or she once stood, then the gorilla really allows us to do this. All right, so as we get